Hey everybody, I'm AJ.
I'm Aaron!
And we're standing so close because it's freaking windy today.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, today we're going to test the Lok-Bolt. Wow, yeah.
Bam!
Basically, it's for the Rap4. Can it be used for the Milsig?
No.
No,
just
Rap4 only. And basically it's just this little chunk here. And it's a new piece here. But basically all it does is kind of just block your bolt from basically chopping balls, like if you don't feed balls in properly or whatever.
Yeah.
Basically there's some sort of a ram there that stops the bolt from going too far forward and wasting gas and all that.
Yeah, so when you're out of balls, it just won't fire. So when you go through all your 18 rounds or 20 rounds, it'll just stop.
Yeah. Alright everybody, we're just going to do a little shooting demonstration for the Lok-Bolt. I'm not even sure how many rounds are in here, so we're just going to shoot until we're empty. Here we go. Oh, apparently I need to cock first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And if you heard that last click after the 8, that was it basically hitting the ram and just stopping. No air. I'm still pulling the trigger and no air is being released. Oh, one ball. And that's it. Okay. Next we'll be doing a little demonstration because basically when you're in the field and you're actually in some sort of a firefight, you aren't really counting rounds. I mean, the more experienced players may be, but when you're occupied, it's kind of hard to keep track of how many rounds you've been shooting and where your target is. So we're going to try to demonstrate that. Thumbs up, and we're about to begin. Okay.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's reloaded.
Try to reload.
Oh! Wow! You're breaking.
Oh yeah, breaking beyond reason. And I'm out. So you probably noticed that there was a few barrel breaks. None of them were in the chamber, which is pretty weird.
This is barrel breaks.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's actually still a ball in there right now, if you can see. Oh, barrel breaks.
Yeah.
So it's Drax's frostbite paint. It's old. It's about, what, 8, 7 months old?
I wouldn't even say that old.
When? December?
Yeah,
December.
last year. Wasn't that long ago. It was in the winter.
So it's not too old.
But can do that. We're just gonna blame shit paint because there's no other reason, right?
Yeah, paint. We'll blame on paint. We're not reviewing the T68, so if it's that, then
yeah, that's its own problem.
But it's not breaking in the breech. It seems pretty clear in there. That's what it looks like.
You don't see anything in there. So it works. It just doesn't work in the barrel apparently. It doesn't make sense.
So screw that barrel.
Well, that's I guess that's our demonstration, guys. And I don't know, you probably didn't see it, but we had a little reload action in there.
Alright, so that was our test, and it went pretty good.
Yeah, I thought so. Just through some general testing, I don't know, you probably didn't see it in the video, but we did have one barrel break.
Yeah.
There was no paint inside the actual chamber or anything, so it wasn't the bolt chopping paint, which is what this Lok-Bolt is designed to do, right? So something happened in the barrel, we don't know.
So you do still get barrel breaks. There's really nothing you can do about that.
No.
We were using Drax's frostbite, so it was cold weather paint.
It is kind of chilly.
It was older. It was older paint, so that might be why.
Yeah, there's a bunch of different factors, right?
Exactly.
But basically, it's a cool design because when you're shooting, it just stops. Everything just stops, and you feel a click for the last round, so you know that you're out. Whereas sometimes you aren't sure if the barrel was, or the chamber was fed properly or something like that. And I don't know.
Well, that's kind of cool though, because in real steel you'll be shooting, and then when you're out of those 20 rounds or 30 rounds, the gun will stop firing. It'll
Basically,
lock.
yeah. And you physically, flip the gun over and check the chamber. 'Cause usually there's the dust flap that's open, and you see, yeah, you're clearly out. Whereas something like this, there's no dust flap, so you don't know. But with this Lok-Bolt thing, it just tells you, right? You feel the click, you know you're out. Switch mags, cock it, and then just go again.
So it's a little more realistic, not necessarily exactly, because when you shoot a realistic, you have to cock it after.
No, you just have to hit the bolt release basically on the side of the marker.
So there is another operation other than just loading a mag.
Yeah.
And the other factor is that when you stop shooting, like it locks back after your 18 rounds are done, you don't shoot any more air.
No.
So it's more air efficient.
Yeah, there you go.
Overall, pretty good. We're liking it. We're gonna say 7.5.
I would say 7.5.
Is AJ good with that?
Yep.
So a 7.5 for it. It's actually very good.
The only reason why we would kind of reduce it down to a 7.5 is because of the wear on the bolt itself. It's constantly hitting like a ram.
Yeah.
Whenever there's no rounds to be fired, so who knows what kind of long-term effect that will have on the bolt.
And we're talking long-term, a year, 2 years of use,
yeah.
which it just came out, so we can't test that overall, right?
Basically, it just varies on how much you use the marker.
So far, we cycled it just hitting the ram probably about 30, 40 times now, and it's been okay. It's been resisting, but who knows again long-term.
Exactly.
So overall, very good. Long-term, we're not sure. But we say actually it's pretty good, so
yeah.
Realism's always good.
Good idea. Good idea.
Check them out.
Yeah, definitely.
Thanks again.
Bye.
Bye.